Did Meghan Markle destroy Prince Harry? Or is the real story being twisted? Thomas Jr. didn't hesitate when asked the big question. Did Meghan ruin Prince Harry?
You, Tom, is do you think your sister, Meghan Markle, has ruined Prince Harry?
Well, let me answer that real quick for you. The answer is yes. And I could not agree with you more on everything you just said. I was watching this interview just thinking to myself, this poor man. And it just continues and continues and continues. And he's going deeper and deeper and deeper. And I do believe, Meghan is driving this whole caravan for him. He is so stressed out. You can see it in his face. Despair. He's confused. He doesn't know what to say. He thinks he's going to get in trouble if he doesn't say exactly what Meghan says. Apparently, in my opinion, of course, but very sad to watch. And I think it was a desperate, desperate plea because they've made their beds for the last 6 years. And now they're sleeping on them, and the entire world knows exactly what's happening with those two.
His answer was a bold yes. According to him, Harry is now a weakened man, totally controlled, constantly monitored, and afraid to speak unless Meghan gives the green light. He says Harry looks like a shell of himself. And honestly, if you compare old clips to now, there is a shift. But is that control? Or is Harry just prioritizing his wife? Thomas Jr. paints Meghan not as a victim, but as a master manipulator who hides behind a fake compassionate image. According to him, she's obsessed with being seen as Princess Diana 2.0, and that obsession is freaky. He even claimed Meghan is jealous of Princess Catherine. Yes, Kate Middleton, because in his eyes, Kate is the one who truly embodies Diana's spirit. That's heavy talk, but let's pause. Even if Meghan does admire Diana, does that make her manipulative or just inspired? Now, brace yourself. Thomas Jr. dropped one of the harshest claims yet, alleging Meghan disrespected Queen Elizabeth from the beginning, and even told her to drop dead. Whether you believe that or not, it crosses a line. Especially since the Queen has passed, these accusations hit differently.
She disrespected Queen Elizabeth from the get-go. She mocked the Queen. She came into the royal family and thought Meghan even told the Queen to drop dead on her way out. The Queen told Meghan, get out of my house. I think that's why they left.
Jr. and Meghan's sister Samantha say the same thing. Meghan didn't just distance herself, she erased her entire family. No father, no siblings, no wedding invite. And in the process, rewrote her past like she grew up completely alone.
She doesn't care. She will pretend in her mind that none of us exist, just like she did from the very beginning. Her world continuously about working hard and putting yourself through college, how we were so poor growing up and rubbing the two nickels together at the Sizzler salad bar. It's endless. And she was a poor orphan. She never had a family.
Here's the catch. There are home videos showing Meghan laughing and bonding with her dad. So, is this all just one big PR rewrite? Her father, Thomas Sr., admits to messing up by staging paparazzi photos. But now, in his words, he feels like he's paying for it with a lifetime of silence. He recently said, "I love you. I just want to talk." Then comes Andrew Tate, and love him or hate him, he doesn't hold back. He says Meghan is not disliked because of race, but because of attitude. And in a shocking twist, he said she's lighter than he is, so the race narrative doesn't hold water for him. He accused Meghan of weaponizing racism, using it as a shield to avoid accountability.
No, I'm not worried about that. I refuse to live in an absolute fantasy, and people are dodging around the true issue. I'm a person of color myself, but I don't think that's why I'm inspired to speak the truth. The fact that racism is being used as a justification for the fact that she isn't liked by the majority of people is a cop-out. It's not the case. She does not garner any kind of racism in day-to-day life. She's less dark-skinned than me, and I certainly haven't suffered from any racism. So I don't think race has anything to do with it. I think she's just a dislikable person and is trying to find another excuse for that. For people to
and honestly, whether you agree or not, it's a take that's dividing the internet. But Meghan herself once said she hadn't experienced racism until she got with Harry. So the contradiction is there. And people like Tate are asking, which version is real? Tate claims Prince Harry has lost his masculine edge. He says Harry went from bold soldier to Meghan's second fiddle, writing memoirs, giving apologies, and staying quiet while Meghan speaks for both of them. Tate says this is part of a bigger problem, a culture war where strong men are shamed and submission is rewarded. Now that's where the room gets split. Some say that's outdated thinking. Others say Tate is saying what many are afraid to admit. Here's the twist that shook even loyal Meghan fans. Thomas Jr. believes Harry is next on the chopping block. He says once the royal titles disappear, Meghan might walk away, just like she allegedly did with her dad, sister, and brother. Now, if that's true, we're not talking about a marriage. We're talking about a calculated move. One of the most disturbing claims? Thomas Jr. questions the legitimacy of Meghan and Harry's children. He suggests surrogacy, fake pregnancies, and that the kids are being used as PR props. That's not just wild, it's dangerous. The kids didn't sign up for this, and dragging them into conspiracy theories crosses a line for many.